Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where in the Austrian campaign, it is now 1920, and the Germans have said that they're going to declare war on us. Yeah. You go for that, because now they are currently at war with Austro-Hungary, Britain, and France. Yeah. And probably Italy as well, but in next turn. Oh, yes, that is the MXR I was thinking of, but that's fine. For Martini. Ah, yes, I can see absolutely how that would work. Right. I mean, is there even? Oh yeah. Well, we've got Helgoland, of course. I am expanding the shipyards still. 81,000 tons will be more than enough. Now, Darth Vendar very sensibly suggested that I start prioritising cruiser design so that I can perhaps unlock modern cruisers. In terms of the fleet, oh, don't do that to me, game. We have the Helgoland herself is still 6 months away from being finished, but we do have a few of the other Francis class ships. Where is it? Here. So we have Francis, Corsica, and Tunisia. These are all ready, and I'm pretty damn sure that they were refitted to have tube panel, but now I don't remember. I was maybe waiting for them to finish. No, they do have tube panel. That's fine. I know. Nobody likes the Germans. Nobody at all likes the Germans in this playthrough. It is hilarious. Okay. Well, I suppose we've got to go protect Helgoland. So let's get a fleet together. These three. I'm just going to leave the destroyers behind to guard against any German sneakiness. But everybody else is going to head out. And the remaining destroyers, you go on to sea control, please. Go onto sea control. Thank you. And let's hit up the next turn. I know. we took that off them in the last war. And but I mean, come on, what do they think is going to happen when TNT3, that's nice, when you are so ludicrously outnumbered, like in every single category they are outnumbered by an enormous margin. I really don't know what the Germans are thinking, threatening us. But yeah, keep away from my foggy, wet island, please. No, Silent Service, you're going to have to be more specific than that. You can ban a word. And it's only for 5 minutes as well. It's not... otherwise you could just say ban all words in English. Like, that's not... Okay, that I can do. Sure. Okay. Interesting news, sir. German Empire warns their head of Admiralty for his excessive naval expenditures. Oh, Hugo von Paul. Naughty. Where's their money at? Here. Wow. Look at that GDP contraction. Ouch. Ouch. Right. Hey, Mr. Vivicorn. Will they be employed by the end of the year? Place your bets. Well, that could be interesting. Dun, dun. Dun. Here comes the fleet. It's a single destroyer sitting there. Why don't you go get them, Herman? You're on sea control. Probably worried about the entire fleet jumping on them. Making nice to the Italians? Are they? Let's have a look. No, I can't. It's going to be a battle. I know. Yeah. Okay, they lose some transports. And hopefully... Oh, no. I was going to say, hopefully they're going to lose some more. But no. It is... I don't even know. I assume those are British ships, given the colour. So you have the Cordelia, the Hope, and the Offer against the Pommern. But the Herman is coming to help. Very strange to see the Royal Navy and the Austro-Hungarian Navy working together. But there you go. And right, where's my destroyer? There we go. Oops. Oh. So let's just for role playing, let's put the British ships on AI control, and we are going to go hunting. Where's the enemy? To the east. All right. First chance to see the Hornet class in action. Yeah, this Schnaps and Schnitzel convoy to Helgoland. Yeah, no, it is an Austrian convoy. They're Austrian ships, the transports. I'm assuming it is a supply run to Helgoland. Let's have a look at these British ships. So we have the Cordelia here, 29 knots. It's not bad. Oodles of 4-inch guns. It's probably very explosive. Ballastite and Dunite. Yikes. And then we have the... Well, that's quite a nice little destroyer. It's a little torpedo heavy for my liking. 2 4.5-inch guns. 4 3.3-inch. And 3 triple torpedo launchers. Very different approach. 30 knots, not bad. Oh, enemy in sight. German light cruiser. Well, let's see how they do. Switch torps off and deploy smoke. That's a pretty good angle, actually. Fire if you've got a shot. Never mind, they turned. Too late. Whoa! I say that, they're now turning back. going to be close. Yeah, they've seen it. And are turning to avoid. Oh, look at that. No! Beautiful midships hit, but sadly, it was a dud. We will have to have a word with the torpedo supplier. It was probably the angle. That's like early torpedoes especially. If they don't hit like bang on flush 90 degrees, they have quite a high chance of being a dud for that reason. Right, get those torps aimed. Because we're going to have a shot in a minute. Oh, they're not loaded. Help. Just do a drive-by then. Take that. No! God dang it. Yeah, we missed the second one. I saw they were still reloading, but of course they had the torpedo on the other side. Doesn't matter though. Try and yeah, blow them up with 3-inch guns, damn it. Who needs torpedoes? Just make all their ammunition explode. Yeah, and the torpedoes. Take that. Oh my goodness, and they surrender. Well, not every day that a destroyer makes a light cruiser surrender in what was basically one-on-one combat, because I don't think the British did very much. No, they didn't. Excellent. That a 10,000 ton light cruiser. That is a big light cruiser. 11 million those things. Taken out by a much smaller and ship, but half the price. Very nice. Long guns or short guns currently better? Neither. It depends. It depends. So long guns are very good. The problem you can have with them is their deck pen is terrible. So you do want to watch out for that. And the other thing you want to watch out for with long guns is that their rate of fire goes down. So you can end up with a ship that has a very low rate of fire that always get deck hits. Like every time they get a deck hit, nothing happens. So you need to be careful with your long guns. Some guns you can just max the length, it's fine. But others you need a bit more of a balance. Short guns, the issue with them, yeah, they've got great rate of fire. The problem with them is they fire like this. And when the shells are coming like straight down like that, the pen can be not as good as the game tells you. So you think the penetration is going to be great, but it's not, because like when they're coming down like this, they're not going like they've lost their muzzle velocity. They're just free falling, so they're just dropping like a bomb. So they don't have quite the penetration that the game tells you that they should do. So that is that can be a little bit of an issue. Anyway, we have established presence in Helgoland. I think we should establish a presence over there. So send the Adalbert and the Sigismund, the Corsica, along with Debrecen and Leoben. So a slightly smaller force. Oh, I can split them up more than that. You can have that one. That one. That one. And that one. And that one. Okay, it's a little bit more even. Let's get a blockade going. Shouldn't be massively difficult. Nope. Oh, piss off. Don't come in with that rubbish. Go away. As I said before, I do that auto-resolve when it's a big fleet on blockade, because otherwise they will have to sail all the way back to the Adriatic to get repaired and then sail all the way back again. So, yeah, just auto-resolve it. How long left on the word ban? Well, I'll see how long I can go. I've done more than 5 minutes, but I'll keep going. Ah, yes, the politics screen. Oh, you're right. They are cozying up. Oh, this will be in a war. Italy declares war on Germany, and then they go, or tries to, and then Germany's like, no, please don't. We're already at war with everybody else, but this will go negative 100 again very, very quickly. U-class like cruise. I know. I guess the underwater class. Quite a lot of battles going on, actually. Italy likes us. Again, I really don't care. Better. Seriously? Like cruiser and a destroyer. How is Britain losing transports in the North Sea? How? Makes no sense. I wish the German heavy stuff would come out, but apparently they're just content to be bottled up and watch their economy go through the floor. Ouch. Look at that as well. Building 20 and repairing 30. Yikes. No, economy. Jeez. See if it gets any better for them next turn. Ally with the Italians. Sure. I mean, I don't think they have anything we want. I don't think you can... Can you take Sardinia? I don't know. Anyway, if we want to do that, it's easy enough to break alliances. Good. Go away. Thank you. Ooh. The Dreadnought 4, eh? Good. We're waiting for those to be ready. We still have the... Where is it? I was going to say the Helgoland under construction, but we don't. She's just finished. Just finished. Where is she? Here. So she can join this fleet. And the Herman can retake its station over here in Helgoland, where there is... Where the Debrecen has decided to put in for repairs, apparently. Totally normal thing to do. Right. Yeah, let's look at this new ship. You can't take anything landwise from Italy. Well, then alliance makes perfect sense. They don't have anything we want. The Dreadnought 4, eh? Okay, so the previous Francis class could do 24 knots, so that's our flat minimum. They cost 83 million on 45,000 tons ish. 45, 46, and they carried 8 14-inch guns. Okay, okay. Now this is a giant ship. Huge. And the maintenance cost scares me alone. So this thing needs to go on a diet. This is a far too fat. What happens if we go? So one option would be doing min beam, min draft, but I don't want to. What happens if I do that? Yeah, I think I'm more tempted to go for this option. Keep the beam and the draft the same, but to shorten the ship. Actually, I'm curious. Let's have a look at the Francis again. How well would a battle cruiser do with 10-inch guns? It's an unusual size for a battle cruiser hull, but if you're going with a large cruiser or something like that, it could work. But I mean, you could have a heavy cruiser do that job, and it will cost you less. The Vulcan class, certainly hysteric fish. So yeah, this was a wide beam, no change to draft. Okay. So if we go for the same setup, how big would we be? 48,000 tons. If I go for the minimum size. Yes. Yes, I think so. I think I could probably make this work. Let's have a look at what we have available. We do have this nifty tower. I do like it. The problem with it is I seriously doubt it fits the gun that I want. Oh no, it does. But not in a super firing pair. God damn it. I don't want to move on to triples just yet. That feels like it's a little bit too modern. Oh, that's quite compact. Let's use that. Oil. Nah. Come back to that. Gear turbines, turbo electric is far too expensive. I don't like that. I mean, that funnel is good, but it is quite chunky. 15. Could induce it. Nah, induced. Go for induced. Now, on induced, we need to go 24, which we can do. Can we go to 26? We could. Can't go to 28 though. We could go to 26, so we could make them faster if we wanted. No, this hull definitely not a Q. No way. Like, I'm going to struggle to fit 4 turrets on here. Anyway, let alone 5. It's just going to make the Citadel enormous. I'm already a little bit worried that these are going to be a bit tub-like. That pitch and roll's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, we don't have the 15-inch Mark IIIs or anything yet, do we? No. 14-inch guns, still the way to go. Now, secondaries. The Francis had 4-inch casements. Maybe we would go for 6-inch. It's a little bit beefier. Yeah, 6-inch. Sure. Now, I'm pretty sure we were using 50s before. I think we were using 14-inch 50s. keep those the same. Bring an RDF. Heavy shells. Obviously, we want torpedo protection. Standard crew quarters. No, we need to keep it on maximum bulkheads. We're Austro-Hungary. I have Mark 1 15 and 16-inch guns, but like Mark 3 is so, Mark 3 gun is so much better than a Mark 1 gun. It's ridiculous. Small secondary side barbettes. Maybe. There's one there, apparently. It's a little bit of a weird mounting point, but okay. Yes, we could definitely have some form of secondary battery. Perhaps some 3-inch guns. Something like that. Spanish in an American accent. How does that work? It does not compute. We can fit some 3-inch. Well, a 3-inch casement. What about 2-inch? Nope. Oh, we do get 2-inch mounts up here. And one there. I mean, they could potentially be useful, but we've already got 3-inch guns. Probably leave it out. Mind you, maybe I could up these to 4-inch. Yeah, the 4-inch guns, because they have a different appearance. That's quite nice. And I could get 2-inch guns in like so. There we go. Sure. Right. Gun lengths. Obviously, the 4-inch can just make longer. Oh, I didn't check marks actually. Mark 3. Yeah, the Mark 3 all the way up to 7-inch guns actually. Could make them 4.5-inch. It's always an interesting caliber. Just a whimsy. 20% longer on all the small guns. Right. Armour. Now then, what did the Francis have? 16-inch maximum. So that'll be on the turrets. Now this one could have more. Go for an 18-9. Because we've got loads of displacement spare. So you go for an 18-9, 16-8 build. That's a very chunky. She's basically armoring her up like she's got 16-inch guns rather than 14s. In a belt 8, and then 4, and in a deck 4. Wow. Okay. Still have 2% weight left. That's pretty nice. I will call one of the ships that out. I will write that down quickly. I can't type umlauts. Sorry, des. Friedens. Okay. Yeah, probably could get another half knot. I'm missing a casement. Oh, I am. Good spot. Getting the casement back. Yeah, I could probably get spacious crew. Spacious crew. And then the rest is going to be left for refits, I think. We do have a little bit of an aft weight offset, but should be able to get rid of that easily enough. There we go. The Vulcan. Pretty nice, if you ask me. Pretty nice. Definitely an improvement over the Francis class. She's more expensive. Flat. Maintenance is more. Oh, jeez. But yeah, as a 14-incher, super dreadnought, just as capable, but more heavily protected and faster, which is pretty nice. Now the question is, what do I do with the Sigismunds and the Adalberts, because they're still good ships. Anyway, let's save this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Deadpool. Live long and watch out for torpedoes. Yep. So let us get the Vulcan herself under construction. And I think as this class finishes, we will start to phase out some other ships. Probably the Adalberts. Because they are bigger and more expensive. So I'll probably end up building 3 of these and getting rid of 4 of all of these. Although I might keep 1 as a museum ship or something. And then, I mean, for the Sigismunds, really, I want a battle cruiser. So, yeah, we'll wait until we have a battlecruiser hull that is not terrible. Because we've only got we've got the battlecruiser 2. The 1 and the 2, but I seem to remember when I looked at them, they were just huge and expensive, not very good. And that's my overriding memory from when I did look at them originally. Yeah, I remember. This step at the back makes this whole hull very awkward. It's nice, but it basically ends up being slower. Like, pushing them to high... Like, they must have a terrible hull form stat or something, but yeah. That's a future problem. So I'm going to get rid of the Adalbert original design, just to remind myself that we are going to be starting to replace them. Okay, well that was a lot of waffle. Another meeting. Let us see what the Germans have. Ooh, okay, this one is worth doing because they sent a big boy. The Prussen. 8 12-inch guns. Okay. See what you're made of. I mean, 8v1 is hardly fair, but that's very much a problem for the Germans and not for us. And we do have one of the Francis class super dreadnoughts here. They're really nice looking ships, these. They've got a kind of sporty appearance that the newer ones, the Vulcans, really don't. I think these look fantastic. Tiny bit outnumbered. Tiny bit outnumbered, yeah. And we've got a motley collection, and we've got everything in here. So Würzburg here. This is a. In fact, you can see all three of them together. How about that? Sigismund at the front, Adalbert in the middle, and the Francis class at the back. And we can see it the other way. Well, it's not as clear the other way around. You can see all three at once. Enemy in sight. Good stuff. Yeah, she is similar to the Yorick. That long nose. She's a running. After them. Destroyer spotted. Murder. Murder. Murder the destroyer. And yes, I did just order all ships to fire all guns at a single destroyer. Now, let's have a look at you. What the fudge is that? Get out! Get out of here! Get out! That's not a hexagon turret placement. A battle hexagon would make. I mean, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense, the battle hexagon, but it makes some sense. But no, this turret and this turret are not main guns. This is an 8-inch gun, and this is a 9.3-inch gun. And these are the 12-inch guns. Why? What is this abomination? Burn it with fire. Oh my god. It's so unbelievably horrible. Oof. 1,000 damage from a 5-inch gun. You really don't want to serve on a destroyer, do you? I know, chat. I know. What is that? Yeah, it definitely needs to be put out of its misery. Captain, see that abomination of a vessel? Well, I don't want to. Exactly right. Anyway, target practice more or less over. I don't think it managed to fire. It's hard to tell with all the shell splashes. And now we can focus on destroying that utterly disgusting, hideous, just no. Of a ship. the guns. Right, let's have a look at you. 24 knots. Okay. You'll see it. Armour is actually not bad. Armour's genuinely not bad. Multiple expansion engines, though. That's pretty bad. How are they getting 24 knots out of a multiple expansion engine? Cordite with TNT. Yeah, it's nothing. If the AI had produced this ship just not with a ridiculously stupid arrangement, although this does have a tiny, tiny, tiny citadel, which I suppose is one advantage of it. But how many shots have they actually managed to fire? I think they fired... Hard to tell, because they could have been firing the 8s. But they scored exactly 1 hit total with the main guns, because of that stupid arrangement. Turning around, coming to fight us. Yeah, if it had different turrets, it would have been okay. The problem is, I think the AI spent a huge proportion of the displacement on the engines. With a multiple expansion engine doing 24 knots, that can be like most of the ship. And they've got a tiny citadel. So I think if they extended it, then something else would have to go. But yeah, if they were able to produce, you know, keep all of this, keep these guns, these weapons, maybe get rid of this stuff, and had, yeah, the same 4 turrets, but maybe XY, it would have been a lot better. Or even if they removed the 8 and the 9-inch gun, put on an A and a B turret with 12-inch. And go for a proper battle hexagon, but this thing is just sad and sunk. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Right. What I do want to have a look at is the performance of the Corsica, which is not brilliant. 4 hits for 700 damage. But that's probably due to the angle. It's hard to tell in an engagement like that. Well, I think with that geopolitical event of the Italians declaring war on the Germans as well, now that it's everybody versus Germany, look at that coalition of European powers. Just like Germany, we saw that ship and we're not having it. None of that. You have lost your right to have an AV with that abomination. Anyway, I will end the episode here, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.